We are approaching nearly 24 hours until the scheduled launch of the first crewed mission around the moon in more than 50 years. And good news, the forecast so far is showing favorable weather conditions for the launch. If the Artemis II rocket takes off tomorrow as planned, the three-man, one-woman crew inside will travel further from Earth than any human before. That's more than 4,100 miles. It would surpass the mark set by the Apollo 13 crew back in 1970. And joining us live right now is Lakiesha Hawkins. She is the acting deputy associate administrator for NASA's Exploration Systems Development Mission Directorate. Lakiesha, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it. So you help manage human spaceflight development for the Artemis mission. What has been some of the most challenging and even rewarding moments up until this point?
Good morning, and I'm excited to be here from Kennedy Space Center. I'll tell you, one of the most rewarding moments is where we are right now. I am doing everything that I can to be present in this moment to support this four-person crew who are getting ready to make history. They are getting ready to embark upon a 10-day mission that will take us to the vicinity of the moon further than we've ever been before, and then open up the door for our next Artemis missions and the establishment of a moon base. We are on the verge of what history is going to take us to next.
And when you put it that way, I can feel the goosebumps, and I'm really excited about this. Can you tell us what kind of research or discoveries your team hopes to make in sending humans around the moon?
Sure, absolutely. So our first Artemis mission was an uncrewed mission, right? It showed that the systems worked as they should, the rocket worked as it should, right? This is the first time that we are going to be sending humans, our friends, Christina Cook and Victor Glover, Reed Wiseman, and our Canadian partner, Jeremy Hansen. And so we are going to make sure that the life support systems work as they should. We're going to make sure that they can maneuver and conduct the spacecraft, which is going to be very important when we get ready to dock with a lander that will take it to the surface of the moon, and then making sure that we have the capability to send the spacecraft on a proper trajectory around the moon. While we're there, they're also going to be doing biology experiments on the crew members themselves to understand how their bodies react to being in space for long durations, as well as observations of the moon itself in preparation for landing. They will have a perspective that no human eye has ever seen before. They will be further from the moon, and they'll be on the backside of the moon. It'll look like a basketball held at arm's length, and they'll be able to see both the north and the south pole of the moon. We can't wait for their reports and the images that they'll bring back to us.
Yeah, and Lakiesha, as we have seen before, last-minute delays can happen. So how does NASA make sure a rocket of this size and significance stays on track for the launch, especially with safety being the top priority, of course?
Safety is absolutely our top priority. And in order to be able to support that, we have done a lot of practice. Everything from simulations of the operations team, all of the safety checks of the hardware, as well as what we call wet dress rehearsals. And then we've also just given ourselves a few days to make sure that if we're not ready to go this first day, we will go when the systems and the people and the weather say that we're ready. So we're all poised for tomorrow. But if the weather doesn't cooperate, or if something that we learn that pushes and delays us, we have some future opportunities in the coming days in order to execute. We're doing everything when safety tells us it is the proper time to go.
Fingers crossed for a very, very successful trip there. Lakiesha Hawkins, thank you so much for your time today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.